3, 2, 1, action. Alright, so we are on the Moto vlog today. We have the 2006 GSXR 1000. We're finally got a chin mount, so appreciate everybody staying with us. Let's go ahead and quit the yakking and get the ride cracking, is what I always say. Gotta put the gloves on, the bike is warmed up. It's an early Sunday brisk morning here in Florida. We are gonna roll out from our secret headquarters out of Tijuana. I was gonna say Taiwan, but we're doing our check. Back foot brake works. That's perfect for when the bike goes up. And we're gonna slap that down into first. Lift the throttle. Smooth is fast, fast is smooth. And we're gonna remember our counter steering. We're gonna pop that visor down. Probably got a little bit of echo in the mic, but at least we got a chin mount now. Appreciate everybody watching the videos, commenting. If you're watching the video, let me know where you're watching it from, like always. We're gonna carefully make our way onward to the ride. It's an interesting thing, these moto vlogs, you know. Some people like the chatting, where others just is like, shut up and ride, brother. Nice and smooth, nothing crazy. Really been loving the 1000 though. I've been riding my 600, but the 1000, man, there's something about it. It's never good getting passed by cars on the Moto vlog. Just trying to take it easy though. The tires are not warmed up. I gotta get tire warmers, but whatever. Just another beautiful winter ride in Florida, baby, on the GSXR 1000. It's nice having mirrors, I will say that. So, oh yeah, that pole, baby. Somebody taught me that with my counter steering, I should be pulling to avoid messing with my throttle hand and my brake hand. So we've been trying that, and it's honestly been a game changer. I don't claim to know everything. I like to go into everything as being a novice. So I really like the pulling instead of pushing. That is something I really like doing. Maybe I've always done it, but now I'm doing it consciously. But let's rev match right here. Take this turn nice and slow. Again, got a rev match. And we're pulling instead of pushing for the counter steer. That was kind of a bad turn. I've just been taking it easy on the 1000, man. I've learned I really got to respect this thing because it demands respect regardless, like most things in life. But yeah, the pulling instead of pushing on the counter steering is like really, that's been, there's the sun, ruined the shot. That's been a thing, you know. Hopefully 30 FPS is okay for the chin mount. I really don't know, to be honest. Definitely, I hate the red lights, man. And now since we're filming, it's like, you know, I'm not going to do anything that would put me into a negative spotlight either, you know? So, we're just going to bear with it, guys. Tires aren't even warmed up yet, so if you're wondering why I'm not really getting after it, look at that big-ass nail in the road. Jesus. Look at that thing. It's probably not coming on the GoPro. I'd grab it, but it is just crazy. That car behind me is probably going to hit it. I should grab that, but I don't really want to grab it. I hate getting off the bike in the road. Something could happen. You never know. Look at that thing. That was malicious if I've ever seen one. Reminds me of my neighbors. Like I said, I'm not used to having mirrors. That's kind of a new thing for me. So we're just going to keep it nice and chill. Nothing crazy. The sun's coming out, so that's going to ruin some of the shots, but at least we got a chin mount now. These will actually be somewhat watchable outside of the audio. Give it a little crack right here, boys. This bike's a lot of fun, man. I really just get out of the blind spot. Never sit in the blind spot. That is how you get deleted. Gotta focus for this one. Usually I'm flying down 19, but you got to be careful with 19. A lot of people die on 19. A lot of riders aren't here anymore because of 19. So we're getting ready to red match. So still working out the kinks with the 1000. Coming from a 600 to a 1000 is, you know, it's a big difference, honestly. Some people say it's not, but to me it is. I always think, you know, I look at everything. I'm still a novice rider. Just want to make sure we got through there. I don't, as I said before, I don't claim to know everything, you know. I like being a student of life. The morning dew is still out here too. I really got to get tire warmers. My tires are ice cold. And there's not many twisties out here, so we have to kind of make do, but nevertheless, we're getting after it today. It's really nice out though, man. Really been loving the winter weather in Florida. You got a track stand, bud? Okay, there you go. We're just taking it real easy on the 1000. I know people are like, bro, this isn't the content we want to see. It's like, I don't really care. You know, like I make videos for people who want to ride with me. And one day I'm going to get a motorcycle without a full exhaust so you can maybe understand what I'm saying. Hopefully the audio is coming out. If you haven't clicked off the video, let me know you haven't clicked off. I'm just joking. I like to keep the engagement up. You know, YouTube dings me on my engagement. I mean, they ding me on everything, I'm not gonna lie, but they're not paying your boy anyway, so who cares? But I appreciate everyone that's staying with me and helping grow the channel. It does really mean the world to me. You know, I know we talk a lot here, but I don't know, it helps. It really does help. So thank you everybody for, you know, staying tuned, getting the updates. If you're not getting the notifications, definitely get the notifications. Hit that bell, you know, like, smash, comment, all those YouTuber things. We're gonna be taking it easy through these little turns up here. I really like coming to this area to learn, you know, just to get a better understanding of physics and all that stuff. So probably gonna shut up here in a second though, because I don't know, like the other day, if you follow my other socials, you know what happened here. So I just don't want a repeat of that, you know. I kind of had to delete the video at first because someone's like, bro, this is not a good look for you. We care about you. You know, and I appreciate that. Sometimes I do stuff and I don't really understand. I know what I'm doing, but I don't really fully understand. See, it's hard for me to do that counter steer pull on some of these turns. I really got to get a track day. I really want to get a track day going. I know this exhaust is way too loud. See, that's a pull. I'm pulling right now. Light, no chop. This is a big, wide turn, and we look through our turns on this channel. So, I know you guys are probably cringed out at this point, but let me know where you're cringed out watching it. Hopefully everything's coming out good. We're shooting in 4K. Alright, pull, David, pull. There you go, there you go. Tires are not warm, so I'm really not going to give it the business. And we got a lot of dew on the ground, you know, that's a thing. But hopefully everything's coming out good. A little crack right there, but sometimes cops sit right there, so I don't really want to do that. Yeah, that's like a spot they sit, but hopefully the GoPro's still going. I know I'm low on battery and SD card, like always. You'd think I would be prepared, but I'm not. So we're gonna go through this again and probably end the vlog. Thanks again for watching. If you're still, oh, that sun, brother. Just give me a second. We're turning around. We're turning around anyways. If you're still watching, let me know where you're watching it from. I know we're always saying the same thing on the vlogs, bud. You're mid. I don't really care. You know, we're obeying the traffic laws out here. We don't have our plate tucked. Yeah, right. You know you got your plate tucked, bud. This is the fun part. Coming in way too hot for this turn. That's a little bit of what I'm doing out here though, guys. I appreciate everyone for staying with the channel. And remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. And right now, we're going back through this twisty. So, I miss living in the Midwest for the roads. I don't miss the Midwest for the weather. Let's get a quick bike check though before we end it here, guys. We'll just pop off real quick. I know you're like, I thought you didn't like getting off the bike, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, just, oh, shit. That almost went bad. But here we go. That's the GSXR 1000. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. We'll see you in the next one. More Moto vlogs coming soon.